We have more big-time football on the horizon this weekend, starting with the Colts and Chiefs on NBC on Saturday afternoon. We are pleased to welcome back Football Night in America analyst and our friend Tony Dungy. Let's start with this game. You're going to be in Kansas City for the Colts and the Chiefs. We've spent a lot of time on this show on the Chiefs. Everybody has, while the Colts have snuck up on everyone. I think they've won 10 of 11. Do you see the Colts as being honestly on the Chiefs' level?
I absolutely do. When you look at what they've done, and offensively, this offensive line is something that I don't think a lot of people really understand how good they are. The Chiefs have given up 5 yards of carry on the ground, so the Colts' strength is going to play right into that. Andrew Luck is playing tremendous football. Patrick Mahomes is on fire, we know that, but Andrew Luck's thrown 39 touchdown passes, and we hardly even talk about that. So I absolutely think they can go in there and play really well, and I think it's going to be a tremendous game.
Let's look at another divisional game, Tony. The Eagles visiting the Saints, and the Saints blew the Eagles out a few weeks ago. Are you expecting anything like that again in the rematch?
I'll tell you, Mike, the advantage always goes to the team who was beaten in that situation, because as the victorious coach, you're afraid to change anything. Hey, we blew these guys out. Well, I'd look silly changing what we did. Well, you have to make changes if you're Philadelphia, and New Orleans doesn't know what that is going to be. I referred back to a game in 2005. We were undefeated. We had blown Pittsburgh out in the regular season. And they came back to Indianapolis and beat us in the divisional round just like this and went on to win the Super Bowl. So it absolutely can happen. Not saying it will, but it can.
Tony, you notably told Mr. Kornheiser and me before the season started to look out for the San Diego, I still call them the San Diego
Chargers, baby.
And you got it right. Okay, so postseason, new season, as coaches always say, do you like them against the Patriots this weekend?
I really do, because I think they have the elements that you need. They've got a lot of speed on offense. They can make big plays. I think they'll challenge the New England secondary. If Melvin Gordon is healthy, they can run the football. They've got a veteran quarterback who's not going to fold up because he's going into Gillette Stadium. And on defense, they can rush the passer. And that's what you have to do against Tom Brady. I thought what they did last week was brilliant, putting Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram inside over the guards, and they wreaked a lot of havoc. I don't know where they'll put them, but those two guys, if they can pressure Tom Brady without blitzing, they've got a great shot.
We'll get you out of here on this. This is very sensitive to Wilbon. Again, you put on your coach's hat. If Cody Parkey were your player, how would you feel about him right now? How would you treat this situation?
You know, I feel badly for Cody. If I was coaching him, I would say, you know what? You're our kicker. We believe in you. You're a good kicker, and you're going to be fine next year. Now, he's going to have tough duty all off season, walking around in Chicago. Can he handle that part of it? That's what you have to see, and that's what they have to know about him. He's a good kicker. I think he's going to be back. And if I were coaching him, I'd stick with him and say, you know what? We're going to get you back in that same situation next year, and you're going to win a championship for us.
Really? Because Wilbon would kick him out as soon as he could.
No, I don't know. I'd like to see him come back and make the kick to advance the Bears in the playoffs. I'm warming up to that.
You hated his guts
That was yesterday. It's a new day.
Hey, Mike, let me give you Fred Brown, right?
My goodness, I was there. I covered the game, and I thought on the way driving in here, we ought to have a discussion.
So you would hug him.
John Thompson put his arms around Freddie Brown, and he came back and he won the national championship. Yep. Familiar. Yes. I was covering that team, Tony.
But you know what? You're not John Thompson. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony.
John Thompson had a long-term contract, too, right?
Yes, he did.